Suna. Hello. أنا كويس. أنت زيك كويس؟ أنا عامل كويس. أنا عندي النهاردة هنتكلم عن مصر. Just waiting for more people to join. We're just waiting for more people to join. More people are on the way. Okay, Suna. Okay, who's with us right now? Guys, I would like to know your names. Those who are in the live stream, can I know your names? Okay, just waiting for more people to join. Abidi, ازيك? Abidi, ازيك? How are you doing? Where are you from, Abidi? Where are you from? Okay, we're waiting for more people to join us. Kenya! Hello, 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 hello to the Kenyan people. You know, I love Africa actually. I love Africa and I love the African people as well. I think the Canadian president was in Egypt like five days ago. I think it was Kenyan president. It was a female, but I can't remember actually what country was it. So I don't know if the Kenyan president, she's a female. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we're getting more people. Guys, one more minute and we're gonna start talking about Egypt and the geography of Egypt. Okay, Tanzania. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me, Habidi. Thank you for correcting me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, okay. So you got the whole thing. Okay. Guys, one more minute and we're gonna start talking about the geography of Egypt and how Egypt is divided geographical. So this we're gonna be talking about today. Those who are there now, I know that Abidi is here. Who else is there with me? Please mention your names so I can tell you hi and we know that you're ready to start. Okay, that's a very common question. Is Upper Egypt at the top? Uh, well, actually not. It's in the south. It's in the east actually. But let me just join someone over here. Okay. So sorry. Upper Egypt in the east of Egypt, but it's called Upper Egypt because it was the highest point in Egypt, and actually they moved they moved the temples and everything from there because of the flood of water and the Nile. Okay, but let me start showing you this guys through Google Earth over here. So let me just start sharing with you my screen. Share screen. Let me share with you my screen window. Okay, guys. Share. Let me stop sharing again. Something is going wrong today. Hold on. Share screen. Window. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, now can you see this in front of you? Can you see the Google Earth window? Nicole, she's here. Star Carry. Ahlan, 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 ahlan. Nice to meet you guys. Okay. Guys, today we're going to be talking about Egypt, generally speaking. Okay. Today, first of all, we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about how Egypt is divided geographically and how, or actually, what are the new cities that are built in Egypt and what are the main cities that are built in Egypt. Okay. Regardless, what are the pens we have over here? Just forget them all. Okay. Let me divide you Egypt into some parts. First of all, we have this part of Egypt, which is this area, which actually has Luxor and Aswan. And this area, actually, guys, is called Upper Egypt. It's called Upper Egypt. Upper Egypt. Okay. And then we have the Red Sea area. We have the Red Sea area, which has like Ain al-Sukhna, it has Gona, it has a lot of, like places where you can go and enjoy the sea so much. And you have Delta area, which is the planting area of Egypt. Then we have middle of Egypt, which is actually Cairo. And by the end, we have the north coast that have Alexandria, New Alamein, Marsa Matruh, and all these cities. Okay. But actually, we can divide them into like Upper Egypt, like Oxford and Aswan and Sohag, all of this considered Upper Egypt. Then we have here the cities, which is like Hurghada. It's like the second area. Then we have Delta, which is the planting area of Egypt. Then we have middle of Egypt, which is like Cairo. And finally, we have the north coast, which is consists of Alexandria, New Alamein, and Marsa Matruh. These are the main areas of Egypt. Who of you guys had gone to one of these cities? Anyone of you had went to any of these cities or any of these places or areas? Any of you guys had went to any of these places in Egypt? Who had came to Egypt and where did you go? Who had came to Egypt and where did you go in Egypt? Cairo. Okay, Abidi, where in Cairo have you been? Which place in Cairo? Which place in Cairo have you been? And I want to know about it more. Like if you can share with us more information about the place you had lived in Egypt, that would be great. Before we go on talking about the new cities of Egypt, which are the like 22, but we're gonna be talking about main four ones. Maadi, Badr City, El Shuruk. Okay, so you were living almost next to me. What were you doing in Egypt, Abidi? Studying or what was it for? Nicole, are you still there? Nicole. Abidi now will tell us what he was doing here in Egypt. Before we go on, because I need to talk to you about 4 new cities that are located here in Egypt, which is actually these 4 cities are part of like 22 new cities that were built in Egypt in like 6 or 7 years only. So in like 6 or 7 years only, Egypt had 22 new cities. Bedouins live. Where do the Bedouins live? Bedouins live anywhere that's related to the desert. So desert or mountains. So it can be in the far north next to Marsa Matruh and next to Alamein city, or it can be almost by the Red Sea. But Bedouins, mostly it's related to the mountain or the desert. Nowhere else. Like they are not dedicated for for any cities. تمام. Okay, Abid, he was studying in Egypt. Okay. Again, guys, in Egypt, there was like 21 cities were built in Egypt in just like 7 years, which was an amazing number. And four of these cities are the main cities that I want to share with you talking about today. Okay. So I just want you to tell me if you can see my Google Earth thing. Hold on, guys. Okay. Share. Okay. So, guys, we have four main cities that you should know about Egypt. We have first of all El Alamein city. El Alamein city, it's located by the very north of Egypt. Okay, and it's a new city that was built like as I told you 7 years ago. So I need to go with the time frame. Let us go, for example, till 2007. Totally desert, nothing is there. Okay, regard this is an old place. Forget it. We're talking about now this one. Okay, so 2009, still nothing. 2013, still nothing. 2016, still nothing. 2018 start showing up, a structure of a city. So this is called the Alamein city, and it's located uh, by the Mediterranean, and it's very unique because it's gonna be one of the business hubs that Egypt gonna have in the coming few years. It's gonna be one of the main hubs of actually business hubs between Egypt and Africa and Middle East, in addition to Europe. So it's gonna be a very important business hub, and they're gonna have the first Disneyland ever in the Middle East. So it's gonna be very, very, very exciting place, and it's gonna attract a lot of investors to Egypt, because I told you that it's gonna be one of the main business hubs connecting Africa with Middle East with Europe. تمام. So this is the first thing about El Alamein city, which is called, I'll write it for you, El Alamein city by the north coast. تمام. So El Alamein city is one of the most important places here in Egypt, and it's one of the most attractive areas for investors. And this was the very first thing. Now let's go to the second city. Let's talk about it, which is the new administrative city. The new administrative city is located almost close to the Suez Canal. Let me just fix the time frame here. Okay. It's close to the Suez Canal. So as you can see, here's the new administrative city, and here's the Suez Canal. And actually, this place is gonna be like everything related to the governmental issues will be held in this place. So it's a very new city that have a lot of locations and a lot of ministries and embassies and everything gonna be located in this area. And by the way, this is one of the most interesting buildings over there in the new administrative city, which is called the Octagon. So this is the Ministry of Defense of Egypt. Got it? All the government and all the embassies and all like everything will be moving there in the 1st of January 2022. So it's almost 2 more months, and everything gonna be moving over there. And this is one of the main icons. That's a very huge buildings. These are very huge buildings, which is called the Octagon, which is we as Egyptians we are very proud of. And we have also here. Let me just Google this for you. Iconi. And here we have the tallest ever tower in Africa, okay, which is this one. This is the tallest tower ever in Africa, gonna be located in Egypt. And this area of the new administrative city is called the business and money area. Business and money area. Got it? So this is one of the main places that you should know also about the new administrative city, which is very attractive, like attracting a lot of investors to come and invest in Egypt, with a very unique part, which is actually this place, guys, gonna be something like Dubai. So it's gonna be one of the most iconic places in Egypt. Okay, so all the embassies are going to be located. Yes, exactly. All the embassies will be relocated in this place. Embassies, ministries, uh, many of the universities, many things will be over there in the new administrative city. By the way, Abidi, it's not far away from Badr City, as you had went to Badr City, so it's like 15 minutes away from Badr City. So it's very close to where you were in Egypt. Tamam? Now let's move to the third city that I would like to talk to you about today. Which is the Galala city. Okay, we have Mariello dos Santos. Hello, Mariello. Hi to the Brazilians. Okay. Look, guys. Then we have the El Galala city. It's called the Galala city. It's one of the most amazing results ever you can have you can see in your life. It's amazing, and almost it's located on a mountain, which is here the most unique thing about it, that you are as high as the mountain, and you can see the sea in front of you. You can see the beach, and it has a lot of luxury. Even there's a very like, ads or like show was made about Galala city, so you can Google it on YouTube. El Galala city. You're gonna see the song, which is advertising a lot of things in this city, which is really, really, really amazing. And this is the third city. Then finally, the fourth city that I would like to talk to you about today is the New Mansura. New Mansura, as you can see, guys, it's located almost in the planting area of Egypt, which is actually Egypt get most of its food through this area. Got it? المنصورة الجديدة is by the edges of the planting area. So it's related to the people of Delta. This area is called Delta. But here they are building a big new city that's going to be as big as that. Definitely there are some parts that are done. Got it? All this will be built. But this is all located as by the sea. It's all this located by the sea. And actually, these all are housing projects. Like, you can't imagine how many houses we were built here in Egypt in the last 7 years. It was an amazing number. So Mansura El Jadida, or the new Mansura, it's not an expensive city, but still it covers those people who need some luxury or who need some fun by the sea, which is the people of Delta. Got it? These were the four main cities I liked to talk to you about today. Definitely there are, like, as I told you, first of all, there are like 22 new cities, as all of them are just totally new. They were built for housing projects. They were built for more extension of Egypt, because in 2010, Egyptians, every 5 Egyptians used to live in 1 meter square. In 2010, we used to live on 7% of the Egyptian land. Think about how big is Egypt. We were just living in 7% of the Egyptian land, which actually was really crazy. Now we are expanding more, so more people can get more houses, get it for cheaper prices. So it's improving. Way or other, it's improving and improving really quickly and really fast. Oh, what I showed you 7 years ago wasn't there. In 2014, nothing of this was there. And the good thing, the good news that Cairo ranking as a luxury or as a quality in 2020 was ranked as number 41. Now Cairo is ranked as 37. So we jumped like 4 places in 1 year. Instead of being 41, now we are 37. So that shows more improvement about Egypt and Cairo and the housing and the projects related to the roads and streets and so on. So the life quality is really increasing here in Egypt based on all these kind of projects. That was all what I wanted to show you for today. Okay. And now I'm ready to get your Egyptian Arabic questions. Feel free to ask. Those who have any Egyptian Arabic question, you are welcome to ask. Any questions about Egyptian Arabic? I'm here to answer. Any questions about Egyptian Arabic? Okay. So that was all for today. عايز شوف القصر. What castle you're talking about, Star Carry? Tell me what castle you're talking about. Let me know what castle are you talking about, please. Can I master Egyptian Arabic in 1 year and 6 months? Yes, Abid, you can. You can. I had some students who were able to build very good conversation based on what they need through their lives and their daily needs in 6 months. So yeah, 1 year and 6 months is more than enough. Trust me, it's more than enough. If you give anything to learn 20 minutes per day, 20 minutes per day, it's enough to get it into a very short duration. So the answer simply is yes. And through my experience with my private classes students, I had taught a lot of students in like 6 to 8 months a lot of things that now they can almost speak fluent Arabic. So yeah, you can do it. You can do it. عايز اشوف القصر in Luxor. Okay, Luxor has a lot of places that are interesting. Which castle of them are you talking about? So I can just support you. Actually, guys, there's gonna be a big event in Luxor next. I think next month, yeah, and within like 20 days, something like that. It's gonna be about the road of sheeps, which is a full road that full of sheeps, right to the and right and the left, for like 2 kilometers long. It's a very great event that's gonna happen. That's gonna show all of this to the people, which is gonna actually as rebranding of Luxor. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I saw some videos and some photos of the preparation. Trust me, guys, it's amazing. It's amazing. I really mean it. Okay, what else questions? Who else has any other Egyptian Arabic questions? Okay, guys, we have like 2 more minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know about Egypt, Egyptian Arabic, about people. Guys, before I forget, I want to tell you something about the Black Friday offer. You need to know this. Hold on, let me give you. Come on, man, work. Okay, guys, the Black Friday offer. The Black Friday offer. You can just WhatsApp me on this written number. Just tell me your name and where you're from, and you'll be the first to be notified about the Black Friday offer, because actually it will be limited for like number of people, not for a duration. It's gonna be limited for number of users. Okay, which is related to my box that I gonna be my box that I will be selling for a very special price, and you wouldn't miss this. Yeah, you shouldn't miss this at all. Okay, so thank you guys. في الأكراد في مصر كالناس دول. Georgian, he's asking about the Kurds in Egypt and what's my opinion about them. Are there Kurds in Egypt? I don't know. I don't know actually, to be honest. Like we have Iraqis in Egypt, yes. Kurds, I don't know. My opinion about them, I don't know them, so I can't say any opinion, to be honest. But Iraqi people, we have a lot of Iraqi people here in Egypt, and they are just living with us as one community. Because one thing to highlight, that in Egypt we don't have camps. Egypt doesn't have one single camp, even one single camp, we don't have it. So Syrians, Yemenis, Libyans, Iraqis, all of them are living with us in the same community. We don't have a single camp in Egypt. And I think that Egypt is the only country that have refugees that are living just between the citizens. Got it? Okay, guys, that was all for today. I just wanted to talk to you about how Egypt geographically is divided, and I wanted to talk to you about the new series of Egypt, which they are actually like 22. Today we talked about four, which are the very important four, and the four that you would like to know them, which are Alamein city, which is the new administrative city, which is El Galala city, and El Mansura El Jadida city. These four are considered as one of them, actually the main business hubs here in Egypt, which is everybody can be enjoying because of its locations, because of its function, because of the logistic, because Egypt is being one of the most important logistic countries all over the world. So this is all appreciated, and the credit goes to Egypt and the Egyptians. And that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next Saturday at the same time with a new broadcast. مع السلامة.